Hi, my name is Amber Villigan, and this is my interpersonal communication video self-reflection. Interpersonal communication isn't just a personal relationship with somebody else. Interpersonal communication can be verbal, it can be nonverbal, it can be emotions, it can be a relationship with yourself, or it can be a relationship with others. With learning through this pandemic, it created different types of emotions that is a first time feeling for everybody in the society due to the pandemic, because this is something that we've never gone through before or had to transition from going from in class to online. It was a huge transition. However, though, we were able to regain information from lectures and from videos and from tests that we've done. So interpersonal communication has helped me as an individual with presenting myself. If it wasn't for interpersonal communication, I would not be as confident as I am right now, talking to you and letting you know how I feel with my self-reflection and how I felt through this course and what I learned as an individual, because before I was a very timid, shy, and my voice would be very quirky, and I would stutter even more than what I am doing. And interpersonal communication has helped me figure out that relationships between one another, the way we listen, the way we talk, and how we decide to communicate with the other person is very important. Not only does it show how we present ourselves, but it also shows how the other person chooses to visualize us as an individual. It shows how the other person wants to listen to what you have to say, whether you have a strong, valid viewpoint, whether your tone of voice shows that it matters on what you're saying, shows that you care about what you're going to talk about, whether it be about yourself, whether it be about school, whether it be about your education. How you present yourself to somebody else or to your audience matters how they're going to interpret and listen and appreciate to what you have to say. If you're serious about what you have to say and how you feel, then they're going to accept that and see it from your point of view. Interpersonal communication is it comes in different ways that never did I think before taking this class that I would learn. However, though, I do wish that we did have more feedback from the professor instead of just going based off of our test scores. However, though, the test scores that I did receive made me feel even more better about myself, because it boosted my self-esteem, especially when it came down to my emotions poem, because an emotions poem it wasn't the easiest assignment. It was very personal, and it had to deal with how I felt as an individual and how I go through depression and anxiety in my personal life, and how I take it on a day-to-day basis, and how I feel like I affected and hurt other people and myself. But this was a whole new learning process. It was a learning process through taking interpersonal communication, and it was a learning process with transitioning from COVID-19, with having online classes. We were taking face-to-face lectures, in which had to happen in the snap of a finger, to online. However, though, I appreciate the professor for being able to have an open window for us to contact, for us to ask any questions that we may have or any confusion that we may have had about an assignment, for being there and for grading everything to the best of her ability and getting back to us as quick as possible, for us to not be worrying about our grade and waiting to the last minute to see how we were doing through this pandemic. We didn't have to worry through the pandemic. Thank you.